So this is a question of reasoning from chapter blood relation asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2011. Right. So in the blood relation question, as I discussed many times, like we will represent female by this circle, male we will represent by this rectangle. Right. This equal sign among male and female will represent spouse relationship. Right. And this horizontal line will represent siblings and vertical line will represent father or son daughter relationship, right? So now let's read the question. Read the following passage and answer the three items that follows. देखो पहले 2011 when the CSAT started, they was giving like this, okay, if you draw this family tree you can solve 3 questions, but nowadays the UPSC is not giving this kind of questions. So they will like you can just through one family tree they will give just 1 or 2 question hardly, right? So the question is A, B, C, D, E are member of same family. There are 2 father, 2 son, 2 wife and 3 males and 2 females. So there are 5 total members are there. 3 are male, 2 are female, right? And 2 wives, right? So these 2 are married. The teacher was the wife of a lawyer. So now let's draw a family tree. So the teacher, they have given the profession of each one, right? So teacher is a wife. So this lady is a teacher, is a wife of lawyer. He is a wife of a man who is a lawyer. And this is who was the son of a doctor. So this lawyer is a son of doctor. So here they will be doctor. We don't know who will be the doctor, husband or wife, right? But the doctor will be here and she is a teacher here. He is not a male. E is not a male means what? E is a female, right? So there are 2 female only. So one is E, right? And neither also a wife of a professional, right? So E won't come here because if E come here, then E will become a wife of lawyer. But here they have mentioned he is not a wife of a professional. So E won't come here, right? So because we know there are 2 wives. So E will come here in this line, right? So if E will be here, then her husband will be doctor, but they have mentioned like he is not a wife of a professional, then E will be a doctor, right? So E will be a doctor and we will see who will be her husband, right? Now C is the youngest person in the family, right? So they have given 2 father. So one father is this one, right? So one will be the downward, okay, because C is the youngest person in the family. So C will come here and D is the eldest. So D is eldest, so D won't come here, D won't come here, D will come in this generation. So the husband of E will be D, right? And B is a male. So B is a male. If B is a male, where the B will come? B will come here because this is the position empty. If B is coming here, who will come? A will come. So there are total 5 members A, B, C, D, E. So this is our family tree, right? I hope ये आप सबको समझ आ गई होगी. Okay, now on the basis of this family tree, we will solve 3 questions because mentioned here like we have 3 questions on this. So how is D related to E? Right, so D is here. D is related to E. So D is a husband of E. So the answer will be option A. Right. Now let's see another question. Who are the female in the group? So female are, there are 2 female, right? So female are, A is a female and E is a female, right? So the answer will be E and A. So the option C is the right answer. Now whose wife is the teacher? Whose wife is the teacher? So B's wife is a teacher, right? So the answer is option D. Okay. So in this way we will solve all these questions. So I hope ये आप सबको समझ आ गया होगा. If you guys still have some issues in that, so you can call us, WhatsApp us, or connect with us. Okay, and I will explain you this question personally again. This is the question of reasoning from unit blood relation. So this is a question from blood relation chapter asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2012. Right. So in the blood relation questions, what we should know first of all, right? This circle represent female, and male are represented by this rectangle, right? And spouse are represented by this equal symbol, right? So we will represent spouse, husband, wife like this, right? And siblings will be represented by this horizontal line, right? And vertical line will represent the generation, father or the son or the daughter, right? So this thing will be represented by this vertical line. Okay, so now let's read it. So the statement is given that A is the brother of B. So in this kind of question what we should do, जैसे जैसे स्टेटमेंट पढ़ना है वैसे वैसे हमें डायग्राम ड्रॉ करते रहना है. तो A is the brother. So suppose this is A. So A is a brother. So we know the gender of A is male, right? Because A is brother of B. We don't know about B, right? Now C is the father. So C is also a male and the father of A. Now the third statement, D is the brother of E. In this diagram we are not having D and E, so we will do it later, right? So let's read next statement. E is the daughter. So E is a daughter of B. So E is a daughter, we know. So E is a female and daughter of B. Now D is the brother of E. So D is a male. So D is a brother of E, right? So now E and D both are children of B, right? We don't know about the who is the spouse of B, and we also don't know the gender of B, right? But we know that A is a brother of B. Now the question is the uncle of D is, so who will be the uncle? The uncle of D will be this A, right? Because A is a male, so A is an uncle. So the answer is option A. So the answer is option. So this is a question of blood relation asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2017, right? So they have given two statements. A plus B means A is the son of B. So whenever we are doing blood relation question, you should remember that whenever we draw circle, it means we are representing female, and for male we will make this square or rectangular, right? And if they are married, so we will draw this equal sign, right? And this vertical sign will represent the generation, right? The generation means that the son or daughter, right? So now let's do it. So A plus B means A is the son of, who is son? A, right? So A is son, so we will draw box around A, and he is the son of whom? B. We do not know the gender of B right now. This is not given, right? So they are just given that A is the son of B. Now the second statement, A minus B means A is the wife of B, right? So A minus B means what? A is the wife. So A is wife means we will draw circle because we know the gender of A. A is wife of, so wife means spouse relation, we will draw with equal, and whose spouse? B. So B will be male, right? Here we do not consider other relations, right? So now the question is asking the expression P plus R minus Q means what? So now we will draw P plus R means, so P will come here and P will be, sorry, P will be male, right? From the first statement, right? So P will be the son of R. The gender of R is not given, right? Now we will take R minus Q. R minus Q is means what? R minus Q means R is the wife of Q. So R is wife. So wife means we will draw round circle or wife of Q. So Q is male. So from this statement we got this, right? So this figure we got. Now we will check. Q is the son of P. This is wrong. First statement, first option. Now let's check option number B. Q is the wife. Q is the wife? No. Q is the wife of P? No, this is wrong. अब ऑप्शन सी क्या बोलता है? Q is the father of P. This is right because Q is male, and Q is the father of P. So this statement option C is right. Right. So the answer will be option C. So this is the answer. So this is a question of reasoning from chapter blood relation asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2017. Right. So in the blood relation, whenever you see a blood relation question, you should remember that circle is representing female. Right. This rectangle will represent male. A spouse will be represented by this equal symbol. Right. This horizontal line will represent siblings, and this vertical line will represent father, daughter or son relation. Right. So now let's read it. Consider the following relationship among the member of a family of 6 persons: A, B, C, D, E and F. So there are total 6 persons. Right. So the first is the number of males equal that of female. It means total we have 6 and male and female are equal. So there will be 3 male and 3 female. Right. A and E are son of F. So male, we got A and E are male. Now let's draw also similarly. A is and E are son of F. We don't know the gender of F. Right. Now D is the mother of 2, one boy and one girl. Right. So D cannot come here with F because here we have 2 sons and D is having only one boy and only one girl. So D cannot come here with F. Right. We will see where the D will come. Now let's read another statement. B is the son of A. So B is son. So B is also male and son of A. So B will come here. Now we know the male, the female will be F will be the female, C will be the female and D will be the female, because we know we have 3 male and 3 female, right? So F is female, right? Now there is only one married couple in the family at present, right? So there is only one married couple at present in the family. So D is the mother of 2. So where the D will come? So D will come with A, because D is having 2 children, one male and one female. One male we already got B, another female will come here and D will be the spouse of A, right? So who will come here in this circle? The C will come, right? So it is now the fifth statement. There is only one married couple. So A and D are married couple. So this is the only married couple. So all statements are totally fulfilled. Now let's see which one of the following inference can be drawn from the above. A, B and C are all female. So this is wrong. Option A is wrong. Option B, A is the husband of D. So this is right. Option B is right because A is husband of D. From this diagram we can see. Now let's check other options. E and F are children of D. This is wrong. Right. We don't know, हमें जरूरत नहीं है नीचे वालों को चेक करने का, right? But we are checking just to know कि हमने कोई mistake तो नहीं कर दी है. So that's why we are just checking. Okay. So D is the daughter of F. So D is the daughter of F. ऐसा है? No. D is daughter-in-law of F. Right. So this statement is also wrong. So C and D are wrong. So the answer is option B. So this is a question of reasoning taken from chapter blood relation asked by UPSC in CSAT paper of 2019. Right. So whenever you will see a blood relation question, you should remember or you should write in the paper so that you don't get confused. The circle will represent female and the rectangle will represent male. Right. This equal sign among male and female will represent spouse. Horizontal line will represent siblings and the vertical line will represent son of, daughter of, the generation, right? So it will represent generation. So now let's read the question. A joint family consists of how many members? 7 members. A, B, C, D, E, F and G. With 3 females. So there are total 7 members. Out of these 7, female are 3. So male will be 4. Right. So now let's draw the family tree. So G is a widow. So G is a female. Right. So G का जो husband था उनकी डेथ हो गई है, राइट? So D is a widow and sister-in-law. Sister-in-law किसकी है? D's father. So D will be here. D's father are here. Right. So G will become sister-in-law. Right. Because G का जो पति होगा उसका जो भाई है. Right. तो वो यहाँ पे आएगा. Right. Now B and D are siblings. So B and D are siblings. Right. And A is the daughter of B. So A will come here. A is a girl and daughter of B. C is a cousin of B. So C won't come here, C will come this side, right? Because there are only 7 members. So in the reasoning question we will assume like C will come, C will be a come here. So C is the children of G, right? So it will become, C will become the cousin of B. But they have not given the gender of C, D, B or A, right? D's father is F. It's given here. Maybe we have missed it. Okay, so F will come here. So now they are asking about who is E. So E will come in this figure only. So it can come anywhere. So they are asking who is E. So E is wife of F. So E can come here also. This is right. E can come here also. If E is coming here, now the second option, the grandmother of A. So it will become, if E will come here, so it will be a female, right? Because here F is male, so E will be a female. Then it will become wife of F and the grandmother of A will become. And similarly, this option, aunt of C will also will become, right? Because C is here and E will come this side. So it will be aunt of E. Okay. So E can come at any place, E can come here also. But according to this question, if any statement out of these, first, second or three is right, then all threes are correct. Okay. So all three options are same actually. If you are assuming that E is a grandmother of A, so then only it will come here, right? And all other options will become automatically right. Okay. So the answer of this question will be option D. First, second and third all are correct. अगर यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन और होता none of these तो हमने उसको टिक किया होता because E का स्टेटस हम exactly predict नहीं कर सकते हैं, right? But if we are considering all these three or any one of these statement right, then it will become all three will become right. So the answer of this question will be option D. So this is a question from chapter blood relation. So this is from reasoning part, right? So blood relation question asked by UPSC in CSAT paper of 2020. Right. So in blood relation, as I told you many times, like we represent female by this circle, rectangle will represent male, right? And this equal sign among male and female will represent spouse relation, right? And this vertical line will represent the generation and this horizontal line will denote the siblings, right? So let's read the question. If family of 2 generation, right? So how many generations are there? 2 generations consisting of 6 members. PQRSTU has 3 male and 3 female. So there are total 6 members. Out of this 6, 3 are male and 3 are female, right? So there are 2 married couples. So there are 2 married couples, right? So there will be 2 married couples like this. So here we have 2 female and 2 male, right? So how many are remaining? 2 are remaining. So there will be 1 male and 1 female, right? Because total we have 3 male. So 2 male are here. So 1 male here, 3 and 3 female, first, second and third, right? So 2 married couples here and 2 unmarried siblings. So these are unmarried, these one, right? So these are unmarried siblings. Now U is the P's daughter. So U is the daughter of, so we know the gender of U because they have given it's a daughter of P, but we don't know the gender of P, right? So in the female section we can write U, okay? And Q is R's mother-in-law. So Q will come because there are 2 generation only. So this is generation 1, this is generation 2, right? And they have given that Q is R's mother-in-law. So R will come here and Q will come here. because we have only two generation, and Q is the mother-in-law. So we know the gender of Q, female. So the female we will write Q, right? But we don't know the gender of R. Now T is an unmarried male. So I told you like here, like we have one female and one male unmarried. So they have given T. T is a male who is unmarried, right? So he is unmarried. So T will come. Where T will come? T can come here also in the generation first, also in the generation 2 also, right? Now they have given S is a male, so S is also given, S is also a male, right? So now we have this information. So now we have to find out which one of the following is correct. So इनमें से चार options में से कौन सा options सही है, right? So अब they have given two married couples. So here will be one in the generation 1 we will have married couple, and in the generation 2 also we will have married couple. Why? Because R is what? R is the daughter-in-law, maybe daughter-in-law or maybe son-in-law, because we know Q is the mother-in-law, right? So what we can do, like they are related, right? So in this way, right? So Q has some daughter or son who is married to R. तो देखो यहाँ पे चार लोग तो आ गए, नाउ वी आर रिमेनिंग टू, राइट? तो क्योंकि टोटल हमारे पे 6 हैं, हाउ मेनी पीपल वी आर हैविंग? 6. सो जनरेशन 1 में Q will marry someone. So Q will marry whom? P, because P is here in the generation 1 only, right? Because they have given, like there is a one family only, because they have given Q is mother-in-law, they have given here, right? So Q will marry whom? Q will marry P, if, right? So P will be the male, right? Now what is remaining? We got PQ R, S is also given male, right? And T is unmarried, so T cannot come here. So who will come here? The S will come here, right? Here, because R will be a woman, because there are 3 men, 3 women, right? So R cannot marry U, so R will marry S. S is a male, right? And R will be a woman, okay? And they have given that there are 2 unmarried siblings, so they are siblings, right? Because we know T is unmarried and T is a male, so T will come here, right? So in this way we can draw the diagram. So this is looks a bit tricky, right? But if you will look into this thing, like there are 3 female and 3 male, and there can only be 2 generation, then you can draw this diagram, okay? So now the question is asking option A, R is U's husband. So R is a husband of U. That's not possible because both are female. So R is S wife. So this is correct, option B. S is unmarried. S is married. So option C is wrong, right? So the answer is option B. So option B is the right answer. I hope ये आपको सबको समझ में आ गया होगा. If you guys still have some issues in that, so you can connect with us and I will explain you this question personally, right? Through WhatsApp, through call, you can connect with us. So this is a question from chapter blood relation. So this is a reasoning question from chapter blood relation asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2022, right? So whenever we see the blood relation question, we should remember that this circle will represent female, right? This rectangle will represent male. This equal sign will denote the relationship of husband and wife. So this relationship will be of spouse, right? This horizontal line will denote siblings, right? And this vertical line will denote son and daughter of, right? So now P, Q, R, S, T and U are 6 members of a family, right? R is the spouse of Q. So what's the relationship between R and Q? They are related with their spouse of each other. We don't know, हमें ये नहीं पता है कि R का कौन सा जेंडर है और Q का कौन सा जेंडर है, राइट? कि इनमें से फीमेल कौन है और मेल कौन है. We just know they are spouse. U is the mother of T. So U is the mother. So U is female. U is the mother of T. T का जेंडर हमें नहीं पता है, right? Now S is the daughter of U. Now we know S is also a daughter of S is a daughter of T or U, right? So T and S are siblings. Okay. Now P's daughter is T. Now P's daughter, T is a daughter, right? And daughter of P, and U is also a parent of T. So this they will be related with spouse. So P is a male, right? So this will be this kind of relation because P's daughter is T. Now R son is P. Now this P and R are related with this in this way, right? Because P is the son of R. So there are two couples. So there are two couple, first or second in the family. Which one of the following is correct? So Q is the grandfather of T. T is here. So Q is grand, but we don't know the gender of Q. So Q can be grandmother or grandfather, right? So option A is wrong. Option B, Q is the grandmother. We don't know the gender of Q. R is the mother of P. We don't know the gender of R also. So option C is also wrong. Now the remaining option is D. So D will be the answer. Let's check it. T is the granddaughter. T is granddaughter because we know the gender of T. T is female. So a granddaughter of whose Q. So this is right. So option D is right. So the answer is option B.